Glarn, Flitzuka. Klazi, Elgo Bialbonev, Ezeli Nafti, Zash.
Toba Ika York, Changa Zafu, Stampadu.
Zarla, Wevno Budevniaga, Quozi, Tellen, Guelph.
Belko Webni, Barko Tanzi, Badinablack.
Dabdim.
Yeru.
Brownie, Big Class, Masco, Talurg, Octophonia, Jazzy, McKenna Vloz, and Ifta Badu.
Hello and welcome back to another episode of The Sims 3 Generations, where, as you saw by the intro, Jasmine and Indiana are here. They've moved from their old house where everybody except Gail grew up, and they've moved here. They have just come from Gail's place, Gail and Catherine and Ezra's place, because she just grew up into a young adult. So every one of the Aries children are adults now. It's quite a feeling, because I've been with these Sims for 5 years now, maybe 4 with some of them. It's quite an achievement. But yes, Jasmine and Indiana are here in the Generations home now because, well, I mean, they're getting old and I didn't want them to live on their own. So they're here for whatever time they have left. And Jasmine is using that time really well by making the family pancakes like she always used to do when her kids were small. And Betty got a new feeder. There's a lot of things that have actually changed around the house because, you know, I've done a CC purge. That happens. Not all of my CC's gone. I can't stand to remove all of it. But you are making a lot of noise back there. Golly. Did you burn yourself on the really expensive oven? Because I'm not entirely sure how you managed to do that. Alright, well, she's cooked. Yes, as I was saying, some items may be different around. I think the kitchen's quite different. Just because I've gotten rid of a bunch of CC, but I haven't managed to get rid of it all because I am sentimental. Anyway, let's set the table. I mean, do we bother setting the table or do we just cool them all down? I think we should probably just cool them all down since there are a lot of kids here. There are a lot of people here. There are so many Sims. I'm not very good at many Sim management, but I give it a go. I don't know if you've noticed over the past few years of me playing this game. If I'm not good at many Sim management, why do I always have so many Sims? It's because I love the story of it all. Anyway, everyone's waking up. That is, do you want to put a top on, Griffin? No? Okay, it's not like your parents are here anymore, or your kids are almost young adults. Which, speaking of, it's Eris's birthday today, right? Well, it's the day before, but I prefer to age them up the day before because I never managed to age them up actually on their birthday before they auto-age up. Does that make sense? I think it does. They like auto-age up at 9 o'clock, and I never managed to get them to blow out candles by that time, so I always age them up the day before. Speaking of, we should probably, like, one of us maybe feed them. No. Indiana. That's your son's wife. You cannot be hitting on her. Or was it her hitting on him? Because I don't understand. No, okay. If it was Faith hitting on Indiana, I'd understand. I'm emotionally attached to him. I don't care what he looks like. He is my man. Oof. Bad take. I don't know. Anyway, let's just not be doing any of that because we're family and that's weird. Don't be hitting on your son's wife. Not a good thing to do. Anyway, Indiana, how about you be a great granddad? Not a great granddad, but you know, a great granddad. And As in, like, a really good granddad. That's what I mean. And get Eros and feed him in the hijack. Alright, now the kids have finally gotten their pancakes. Faith has some interesting ones here. I mean, she's had this one for a while, but now she's got this one, so I feel like I'm gonna have to go through with a few of them. And Griffin has just finished cleaning this toilet, so he doesn't have anything to do. And Faith is feeling romantic, so how about we start off with a flirt? I don't know why she's deciding to do this now. Maybe it's because the kids and the grandparents are distracted. But we can come over here and be all romantic with our husband that we haven't seen in ages. Oh, you want to render? Okay. Oh, come on. Girl, why are you doing this? It's not that hard to walk on over. I guess because the bathroom's so small. I mean, Griffin, you could come out of the bathroom. That would help out. Hey, Dad. How about you go find something else to do? I don't know. Maybe go downstairs. Oh, this is my own lot, and it's taking forever to load. I need to fix this badly. But we'll pretend it doesn't exist now. Yeah, Dad, you go find something else to do. I'm trying to flirt with my wife, and you are killing the mood. Although Ryan's also here, but we'll just pretend he's not. Ryan can deal with it. Ryan can just deal with it. We're his parents. We can kiss in front of him. Oh dear. Oh, look at my pictures on the wall. I love these so much. Okay, you two, be all romantic and cute. It's just woohoo, right? Yeah, okay. I was gonna say we don't need a fifth child. 4 is enough. 4 is plenty. Okay, how about you guys go find some privacy upstairs in your bed? That has definitely changed. No risky, no try for baby, just normal woohoo. We're not taking the risk. Guys, you're almost adults, right? You should be. Yeah, you're almost adults. We can't be having another kid. Ryan, avert your eyes. Get away from there. How about you be useful and clean up? Oh, actually, I know what I want you to do. I want you to start working on discovering more potions. Because you're supposed to be doing that. That was supposed to be my goal for you, but we haven't done very well. We've discovered 2. The stink juice, which we used on our siblings to great effect, and the mood enhancer, which I think we've only used like once. Right? Either way, I want to get more potions brewed up, or at least discover some more, because I think they'll become useful for general prankstering. So you can do that. We'll get you a nectar maker eventually, because that would be good for you. Are these 2 doing the woo? I was trying to keep distracted from those 2. Oh, there we go. I love them so much. You want to learn the painting skill. I suppose you aren't doing anything. Well, you're supposed to have, your job, and you're supposed to have the lifetime wish of this, but I keep forgetting. But it's all the way down here, so I always forget. Right, you can come do that, and as a reward, I'll get you an easel, okay? You want to become best friends with your mum? We can become best friends with your mum. Basically, I'm trying to get all of their things up, although Griffin doesn't need it. But I want to try and follow their wants more, because I seem to be neglecting them recently. They're good. They're good to keep track of. Although your mum's asleep right now, so probably can't be doing anything with that. You do also want to become friends with your daughter. So you know what? You need entertainment. Okay, I'll get Ryan to entertainment his brother, and you can come talk to your daughter, because I don't think these guys, the family, talk much. As much as I'd like to say they're all quite close, I don't think I've seen Griffin interact with his child daughters ever before, so we should probably do that. Okay, I brought Faith down to come and interact with Eros instead, because I have the attention span and the memory of, well, I'd say a goldfish, but apparently goldfish's memories are quite better than what is typically depicted. Anyway, yeah, bad memory, and immediately forgot that he's up here discovering potions and cannot leave right now, because if he does, he won't discover any potions. Yeah. So, logic. What's Hope doing? Oh, okay. She's playing with the blocks. I have this in the middle of their room, but I don't think they play with it very often. That's good. It's good to know that she's got a bit of an interest in handiness there. Should probably come in useful. Casper's getting himself stuck. We haven't visited those guys in a while. Maybe we can invite them to the birthday party that we're about to throw for Eros, because yes, his birthday today. This is why I told you. They never end up aging on time because I get distracted and I can never get them to blow out the candles because I forget that it's their birthday. Anyway, I don't know why I'm coming over here. That's not useful. We need to throw a birthday party. I think we're going to throw it here, and I'm going to have a fun theming to it, although only my kids are going to take part, which is a bit unfortunate, but I don't know. We'll see how it works. Okay, so what I'm going to try and do is throw some sort of costume party. I don't think that's an option in the lists, apart from the Halloween, spooky fest, whatever it's called, type party. Yeah, this one. But I don't want them to come dressed as spooky people. I want them to use the costume chest that came with Generations and to dress up that way. So we're going to set it as the birthday party, and then we're going to invite a bunch of kids. They probably won't be in costumes unless I can edit them to be into some. I don't know. We'll think about it. We'll work on it. But yes, I'm going to just invite them anyway. It's for, maybe we can set it for 5, lunchtime. Yeah, everybody eats lunch at 5 p.m, right? About dinner time, maybe 6. It's a bit too late for kids. I don't know. We'll see. But we'll invite some people that we know, like Daisy, and some other people too. You know what? I've changed my mind. I think we're going to throw it at a park that means a lot to this family, or at least it means a lot to Thafe and Griffin, because we're going to go and, I've got to zoom out myself. Fine. We're going to host the party at this park right here that I actually made from this park. Like, I took this park, put it here, and edited it a lot. And it's a park that Faith and Griffin spent a lot of time at. And it's a really good kids park. So I think it's a perfect place to host a kid's, or I guess a toddler's, birthday party. But, you know, they're going to become a kid. So let's re-invite everybody, obviously Daisy, and I mean, why not just like invite every kid in town, or at least every kid we know, because it's a park. If the kids don't want to talk to us or play with us, they can just play in the park. Okay, so I'm not really going to pay attention to who exactly I'm inviting, as long as they're a kid. Oh, Danny, we can't invite you. You're off in boarding school. Oh yeah, of course, the Wells brothers. I hope they're not going to show up in their school uniform, because that would be a bit depressing for them. But yes, we're going to host, of course it has to be a destination party, because you can't host a birthday party off-lot, which doesn't make any sense to me. And then we're going to do 5 o'clock like we said we were going to do. Casual wear is fine. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, Grace, okay, sure. Yes, let's host the party. And I guess we should start getting ready and get into our own costumes, because, I mean, the other Sims might not get into costumes, but I at least want my kids to. I think I might exclude Ryan from that, because he might be embarrassed by it. And his invisible showering. Oh my gosh, my object loading, it needs fixing. Okay, yes, let's go get ready for this party. Well, we are ready for the party to begin, and what do my Aries boys do? Well, they fish in the tiny pond in the middle of the park, because of course they do. It's all they ever did while they were ward adventuring, why not keep doing it now? Eros, on the other hand, is having one last ride on these little contraptions. I don't know what they're called. Spring riders? Is that what they're called? Well, either way, it's his last ride, so Ryan decided to treat him before we go and blow out the candles on this cake over here. We have a few recognizable guests. We've got Daisy here, who is dressed as a race car driver, I'm pretty sure. She's really enjoying that lime snow cone. We've got Constance over here as some kind of superhero. We have our grandma in swimsuit for unknown reasons, she wants to go and get promoted by drinking. Okay, well, you know, she's a grandma. She can do what she wants. Of course, the adults aren't actually dressed because that's a lot of effort, and it's a kid's costume party, not an adult's costume party. Ah, this is why everybody's in their swimwear. Yes, these things. Whoa, what are those? What are those heels? That's broken custom content right there. Anyway, we've got some other kids, of course. We've got our two twins here. These two, I think, have been watching a kids show of some kind where there's this princess person that Hope's dressed as here, and I don't really know what Grace is dressed as. Some kind of, I'm assuming, the villain because of all the dark purple colours and the robber mask, but I have no clue. Either way, it's cool. So she looks great. And I think Desmond, no, Constance is around here. No, Desmond is around here somewhere. I've forgotten. I get the two of them confused all the time. Desmond's around here somewhere. I don't know exactly where, but it's getting late, so we need to go and blow out these candles. Alright, we rounded up the kids. Desmond's decided to show up with his little Viking, I think, suit on over there. Scarlett's off playing the guitar for whatever reason. And I think Ryan has the highest relationship with Ezra here, so no. Okay. I had a mild panic there, thinking Ryan was going to blow out the candles. No, he's going to help Eros blow out the candles, I'm pretty sure. Unless someone else has a higher relationship. Oh, Faith does. Faith's got the highest relationship. Okay, I guess put him down sooner rather than later. Where is Faith? Faith? You good? She's somewhere. Oh, she's on her way over. Okay, I'm not entirely sure where she went off to, but if Ryan would just like to put down Eros, that'd be great. Before all the kids get distracted and walk away. Get over here. Right, cool. I really wish you could pass kids over like in The Sims 2. And isn't that a Sims 4 thing now as well with the the infant update? Yeah, I wish there was a mod. Maybe there is a mod for it. Either way, I don't have the ability, so we just have to sit here and wait for the very slow process of moving toddlers over between people. This is exactly why I said earlier in the episode, why I age toddlers and other children up before their actual birthday, because it's almost 9 o'clock and we haven't gotten to blow out the candles yet. Because everything takes so long. Okay, we've just given up. That's fine. Whatever. Let's pick him up and then try blow out the candles. Just get in. Thank you. Oh, cool. The lights are all turning on because it's getting that dark. These kids are staying up for so long. Daisy, why have you got an umbrella? It's 9 o'clock and it's not even raining. I'm not entirely sure. But okay, we've got the woman with the broken heels on. We've got 2 candles on the cake. We're finally taking pictures? No, we're finally going to be blowing out the candles. But I will be taking pictures. Yay, baby Eros. It feels like he's been a baby forever. Maybe he has. I feel like he's the longest toddler we've had. Even longer than when Ryan was a toddler. Yay! Oh, his eyes look pitch black. I need to get some new eyes because they are clearly a bit strange looking. Or demonic and pitch black. Oh, is Benny not here? I thought Benny came with us, but I guess not. He's sleeping at home. He is getting up in age, so I suppose it's okay for him to take the day off. Maybe he doesn't like all this noise. Come on, Eros, you can do it. Age your little self up, and then we can put you in your costume, and then go home, because it's really dark and really late. Yeah, or maybe I just let the kids stay up forever. There was a school dance. Okay, well, Ryan wasn't invited. There we go. Due to your excellent parenting skills, you may choose a trait for Eros to equip. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to think long and hard about this one because I'm not too sure what he would have. I was kind of expecting a random trait, to be honest. I'll be with you guys when I think of a fitting trait for this kid. I was lying. There was no thinking needed for this trait. It is quite obvious if you guys have been paying attention, or if you've watched my Ungrimmed series. Eros is going to become a supernatural fan because he, in fact, is supernatural. He's been supernatural for quite a while, pretty much since he was a baby. If we go to somebody else's relationship panel here, like maybe Faith's, and look at Eros, he has a nice golden glow around his portrait because he is, in fact, supernatural. And we're going to talk about this as after I put him into some nicer looking clothes and maybe fix that hair because he just looks grey and balding at the moment. Well, if you couldn't see that there was something different about Eros when he was a toddler, you can definitely see it now. Those ears are pointed, his hair and eyes are grey, and his features are just a little bit different from his parents. I mean, they're still the same. Like, he's still a mix of their genetics, but they're just a little bit different than how the rest of his siblings turned out, shall we say. I mean, the only reference we've really got for these two's mix is the twins. So I guess if you compare Eros to these two, I mean, they do look similar, but there are, obvious differences. Hair colour, eye colour, ear shape. And maybe skin tone. I think he's a bit paler as well. But that is all for good reason, because he is a supernatural, and more specifically, he is a witch, or a wizard, I guess. I think it's still called a witch, even though, you know, the man... I don't really know how the Sims terminology works. But yes, our little Eros has a bit more extra to him than normal, but I don't think he knows that yet. And I'm not sure about the rest of the family either, so I think everyone here is just like, Eros is a little strange for a normal human child, but I think Griffin might have an inkling in the back of his mind, some vague remembrance to something, something to do with his brother Eros, something to do with his brother Ezra, and a guy they met who looked, now that we think about it, awfully similar to Eros. And all these memories are suddenly coming back. Don't know why they were repressed, don't know where they went to start with, but he's suddenly getting all these memories back and realizing he's met someone. Someone quite similar to Eros in the past. And if you haven't seen Ungrimmed, you'll have no idea what's going on here. But, maybe that's incentive for you to go and watch that attempt at a machinima that I made. I can't even say the word. How am I even supposed to make one if I can't even pronounce it? Alright, okay. So it seems like everybody's running off. It is quite late. And there were werewolf howls. I did hear the howling of werewolves, even though I'm pretty sure there aren't any here. But everyone seems to have ditched the party. apart from Constance here, who really wants to eat this cake but can't quite figure it out. Okay, there you go. Well, everyone's running home. The party seems to be a little bit of a failure with Eros's age up here. Everyone seems to be a little bit stunned, in a bit of shock, and maybe Eros does know. Okay then, that's interesting. I guess you would know if your own self was a bit strange. But yes, I think we're going to end things here with one last note. If you remember Denny Longpattern, he was Ryan and Fawn's friend. He had to leave to go to boarding school, and now Griffin remembers that Eros actually... Eros told him that he needs to send his son, Eros, off to boarding school under the pretense that maybe he's going off to the military school. But in reality, Eros is going to be going somewhere a lot more magical. But that is where we're going to end things today. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you like how Eros looks. He's definitely a little different to any other sim in this family, and definitely different from any Generations character because he's not Generations. He's supernatural. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.
Daddy!